Police say Washington Love After Lockup star arrested for hit and run also caught with drugs at bingo hall. We're learning more about the charges a local star from the WE show, Love After Lockup, will be facing and what led to his arrest in Snohomish County. The latest round of legal troubles began in Tulalip after an officer reported finding drugs in Whitaker's unoccupied car while police say he was inside Tulalip bingo gambling. Snohomish County deputies say that case may have led to his decision to flee the scene of a hit and run on May 8. "I believe he fled on foot, because he knew he had outstanding probable cause for Tulalip PD to be arrested," said Courtney O'Keefe, Director of Communications for the Snohomish County Sheriff's Office. Whitaker was featured on the WE show, Love After Lockup, alongside his love interest Lacey during Season 4. The show follows the lives of men and women who form romantic relationships with people on the outside while behind bars. Then, they try to make it work once they are released. Court documents show a Tulalip Police Patrol officer reported that March 14, he was cruising the south parking lot of Tulalip Bingo when that officer spotted an Audi with one missing plate. The officer also noticed a baggie in the cup holder with a white crystal residue substance inside. The officer said that K9 officer, Buster, then gave an alert. After running a check on the vehicle, the officer reported that they discovered that the registered owners of the 2010 Audi Q5 were Lacey Rogers and Antoine Whitaker. Documents also show that the officer checked with surveillance for a description of the car's owner and then looked for Whitaker in the bingo building. He was located near the back of the gaming floor playing a slot machine. After being detained, police say Antoine admitted the baggie contained cocaine. He also admitted to having 100 pills at most on his person. Officers reported that approximately 100 M30 pills were found in his possession. They say Whitaker's car was impounded, and he was field booked and released. Meantime, the officer reported that Antoine explained his girlfriend might leave him if she thinks he is going back to prison. He then reportedly cashed his gaming ticket and then walked off property. When the impounded car was searched, police reported in court documents that a black pistol was also found under one of the seats along with a digital scale and two larger bags filled with cocaine that weighed around 116.35 grams. Before he could be arrested in that case, Whitaker was then also accused of crashing a VW Bug into a Subaru on May 8 at 180th and Snohomish Avenue in Snohomish. Witnesses also said he brandished a firearm before fleeing. One of the witnesses said that Whitaker told him he had warrants out for his arrest and wanted a ride. Police say that witness stated that he saw a firearm on the male, concealing it in his waistband. Deputies did conduct a track involving K9. It did lead to a nearby residence, however, they were not able to locate the suspect, said O'Keefe. Those deputies said Whitaker lived nearby and believed that's where he fled to in order to hide. After releasing the hit and run photos, O'Keefe said the public helped to ID him and deputies moved in to make an arrest about a week later. In the following weeks, our Violent Offender Task Force has been actively investigating this. They did surveillance on the suspect, said O'Keefe. They were able to identify where he was living. However, Whitaker reportedly didn't make it easy. At first the suspect hid inside the attic at the residence, said O'Keefe. Officers reported in court documents that multiple announcements were given to Whitaker to surrender but he refused. After about 45 minutes, Whitaker finally exited the attic. When they knocked on the door, he did not initially come out. However, about 30 to 45 minutes after talking with him and speaking with him on the phone, he did peacefully surrender, said O'Keefe. Whitaker already made a first appearance in Snohomish County Court and jail records show that he has posted bond.